In 2024, my dad and stepmom invited my brothers and sisters along with our spouses on a 10-day, once-in-a-lifetime cruise to Alaska. It was our first time visiting this glorious place, and while it was still a bit chilly, we had some great experiences. I'm Steve.
I'm Nancy, and together with Mars, the blind Sheltie,
And Pheobe, the warrior princess,
we are living our dream.
Our goal is to travel the U.S. and Canada in our 2016 Tiffin Open Road,
While spreading the messages taught to us by our pets.
keep smiling.
And be kind.
Join us on our travels by subscribing to our channel as we continue our great adventure.
And don't forget to leave us a comment to let us know how we are doing.
Before we started out on our family cruise to Alaska, we dropped off our puppies, Mars and Pheobe, with our friends in Ontario. As we found out later, the puppies were having the time of their life, which was a huge weight off of our shoulders as we started our trip. A big thanks to our friends Tina and Mark, who, along with their puppies, welcomed our Mars and Pheobe into their home. First, there was a van ride to the Toronto airport, where we spent the night before catching an early flight to Anchorage via Vancouver. Then a train to Seward before finally boarding the cruise ship. There's our hotel in Anchorage. That's what's just down the street. And the hotel lobby. While in Anchorage, Nancy found a beach. So we took an Uber and explored our first beach in Alaska. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name of this park Horsnaz or something like that. It's a small little beach right at the edge of the airport in Anchorage. Nancy found it, and supposedly there might be sea glass on it. But there's a lot of rocks. Reminds us of some of the beaches in Maine, but I think even more rocks. What have you got? Oh, nice green. Yeah, I love that
Look at
green.
these greens and the purple. These greens when they're wet.
It's almost a jade type.
Yeah,
Not quite that
almost
deep.
like a jade.
Yeah.
I don't know my rocks well enough to know what they are. As I said, there's no barnacles. There's no seagulls around. There's no fish, dead fish. There's no trash. There's no anything. No sea glass. But what that means is that the way the tide comes in here, there's not a lot of people that live over there.
Yeah.
Where the tide comes, because you're not getting any, it's not bringing in anything.
I don't know if I'd call this sand, but I guess maybe.
No,
Black
it's sand.
Yeah. I keep waiting for that mountain to come out from the clouds. This doesn't seem like it's going to. It's a unique piece of driftwood sticking up out of the sand. And a few pieces of man-made junk sticking up out of the ground. Looks like an undersea cable of some type. Here's another piece of that cable. Just a cable sticking out of the ground. She's getting a little closer. And also on the beach, concrete blocks that look like Lego blocks. Do you ever walk with your head up on the beach?
Not very often.
I was somewhat of a train enthusiast growing up and still have some model trains waiting for when we set up a home base again. So it was fortunate that we arrived to the train station in Anchorage a little early so we could look around before boarding.
So once again, if you're in cars A or B, you have anything larger than a small carry-on, you have to go check that in at the big white tent there.
Yeah,
Say it.
right.
Say it.
All aboard.
Thank you. Finally, it was time to board. The train to Seward was quite the experience, and our parents treated us with tickets to the best seats on the train. And the views were spectacular.
Active gold mines today in which you can go gold panning. Many places here will offer children's gold panning, in which you have these little areas pre-filled with gold flakes for your children to have a guaranteed good experience. Coming up on our left is the cruise train. Feel free to wave to the passengers as they pass by.
Hi, Max. Hi, Cam. Hi, Quinn. I'm on the back. I'm in the caboose of the train. You can hear it. Look at all the snow.
Some of you may be looking out and looking at these dead, dying trees in the water. This is part of something called ghost forests. Now, after the 1964 Good Friday earthquake, salt water seeped into the area and these trees absorbed it. Now this area is heavily flooded because of the high snowfall that is melting, but you can still see remnants of trees peeking out. This river flows through Placer River Gorge, so please get ready with those cameras because this is a beautiful river and we will be seeing some amazing views.
We finally arrived in Seward, but had to spend the night and wait on the cruise ship the next day.
It was founded in 1903.
Seward?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So we're taking a walk down to the Alaska SeaLife Center. See what that has to offer.
I am assuming that it's right there at the base where that
Yep.
large canopy is.
Yeah, I think that's it. The Alaska SeaLife Center. I think these kids are in for a treat. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
The entrance to the Alaska SeaLife Center. Ah, the Alaska king crab.
King shrimp.
So that's what they call a shrimp in Alaska.
No. This is a California.
Really?
Yeah.
I think in another life you would have loved to have been a boat captain, lobster fisherman, something like that. There is a horn. I heard a kid hit the horn.
You did?
Yes.
I'm looking for it.
And you spot the halibut. There he goes, he's swimming.
Which one?
The touching tank, I guess.
They're spongy.
Oh my goodness. Oh, they're starting to talk to each other. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say hello. Come on. Oh, no. He wants him to come over on this side. Hey, look, there's a door open over here. Come on. Can you see anything?
A little bit ago, there were a bunch of seals out here.
That road has slides on it from time to time. Yeah, he does. A big animal. Going up for a little air. One of our favorite parts of the SeaLife Center was the bird enclosure. They had several seabirds, including the West Coast puffins. And we were very familiar with the East Coast puffins, but these puffins were a little different. Yeah, completely different than the East Coast puffins. Okay, the horned puffins look like the Atlantic puffins, but are a little different. And the tufted puffin are definitely West Coast puffins. Hello. Whoa, he dove. Goodbye. Oh no, there he is over there.
It's dinner time.
Best seat in the house, sitting here watching the puffins. But it's not only puffins. There are other seabirds, seagulls, mirrors, eiders, which read somewhere on a plaque. This is the only place that's actually bred eiders. If you go below, you can see the puffins swimming underwater. But actually from here, I can see them too. This pretty much marks the beginning of the Iditarod. There's a statue of a prospector and his dog. Mile 0. Resurrection Bay into Seward. Obvious commemoration for the Iditarod. This is Alfred Lowell, Iditarod Trail pioneer, from Seward to Iditarod. So the original serum went all the way from Seward to Nome. But I'm guessing the Iditarod Trail just now is 500 miles to Iditarod. No camping, but you can park for the day.
Well, they've got they've got electric.
Oh, really? So they do have a couple of spots for the SeaLife Center volunteers. Bring their RVs down and camp for a few days, but no public camping. So that's the view out one side of your house. And that's the view out the other side. Not too shabby. RV park right on the water. Believe it or not, there's even somebody in a tent site. Some of the campsites on this side have electric and water, but no sewer. At least not yet. Not a bad view from the campground. Nance! An eagle! Nance! Looking back at Seward. left is the main harbor where we're staying. And over to the right is the harbor for the big boats. We think that's where the cruise ship is coming in. And that's where Nancy's going to be, down walking the beach. Just relaxing in the hotel. Sometimes vacationing can be tiring. We made it back to the hotel, where we spent the night, then got up for breakfast before packing to board the cruise ship. Join us for our next video, where we board the Oceania Regatta and we explore the ship, as well as discover what all comes with the Concierge service, where we've been booked. I'll give you a hint. It includes a butler. Give it a thumbs up if you liked the video, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Till next time, keep smiling and be kind. Safe travels, everyone.